Hendrix just invented the world as far as guitarists go. You can't get past that. He was the biggest thing, and he'll always be the biggest thing. And it isn't a matter of technique. You couldn't have the sort of technique that people have if Hendrix hadn't opened the door.
I mean, you listen to what he's doing on the guitar. I mean, this is amazing. This is almost like contemporary music in a way. You listen to some contemporary classical music. I mean, it's far out. He was really something.
I don't think there were a lot of people that were doing this kind of sliding and using it for playing melodies, and Jimmy had, I mean, that sounds like Wes Montgomery, doesn't it? So the idea of, I'm sure he heard, wow, that's beautiful. You can play octaves and you can play a melody and it sounds bigger than if you went, you know, which is what a lot of surf guitar was doing, very twangy.
His style first shocked me. I'd already been playing guitar for 3 years by the time I heard the first notes of Purple Haze, you know, and that scared the hell out of me at that time.
When Hendrix started doing that stuff, he sounded as avant-garde and as crazy as John Coltrane or something. By the time Hendrix was done, then the most extreme sort of both electronic and technical guitar innovations were accepted. And in that way, guitar, even in rock and roll, the guitar mutated way ahead of the rest of the instruments. If you went to a rock concert now and the drummer started playing something really avant-garde, the audience would get restless. If the bass or the piano started playing something truly avant-garde, the audience would get restless. They'd go out for popcorn. But the guitarist could do the craziest thing in the world, and people are going to stand up and cheer.
I started listening to Jimi Hendrix, and the day that he died, I decided that I was going to try to be a guitar player as much as I could, and that was probably the biggest guitar moment, because it was sort of mixed with confusion and sadness, but at the same time, a sort of a feeling within me that I was making some sort of a bold, striking move.
The almost mutant offspring of Hendrix, the Satrianis and the Vais, and all these guys who are great, great players, and Van Halen's one of them, I think all owe it to him for allowing the acceleration of that process.
Jimi Hendrix was a customer before he went to England. Worked with a group called Curtis Knight. Curtis Knight's been a customer and still comes in here all the time. He brought Hendrix in, said he's a good player. I opened up a charge account for him. They went to England. I hadn't seen him for 8 months, 9 months. I figured he was a deadbeat. Came back in, and I guess he had just about hit then. Came, paid his bill. Used to come in, I would say, approximately once a week. And when he was nobody, he used to just come in and buy, he had money. He used to just come in and buy guitars, buy effects. Anything that was different he bought. Any kind of a guitar.
We'd like to stop playing this rubbish and dedicate a song to the Cream, regardless of what kind of group they might be in. We'd like to dedicate to Eric Clapton, Ginger Baker, and Jack Bruce.